Hey guys, welcome back. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. My name is Mickey. This is Mick Flippins, and little update here. It's been a few weeks since I've uploaded. Been moving from New York to Florida, which has been an interesting and fun. We came during the hurricanes. Spent a little time up north in Pensacola during Melvin or whatever the hell it was, and wasn't impacted by it, but we did see a lot of traffic coming out of the state then, and so didn't have to deal with much of that, but we did see the effects, and it did kind of damper some things like sourcing and stuff, because I wanted to hit some of the flea markets and yard sales. So that the Webster was closed for the first week. I went last week. I got a little bit of footage, but it wasn't very big, but I did buy a nice World War II helmet there, which I was pretty happy with, and a couple other things. So, but finally getting settled in, that's mainly what this is going to be, plus some sales, because we were in away mode for over 2 weeks, about 2 weeks, 15 days, I think, or so I had it set for, and came back on, and it was slow starting, but we did start getting some sales. I shipped out some stuff last week, which maybe I'll go over a little later. Nothing too spectacular, but it was nice to have the sales rolling almost as soon as I started the shop up again. And then, not to mention, it's been a long time since I've been listing, because even before I left New York, I wasn't listing a lot because I knew I was gonna be gone, so I didn't think it was smart to be listing. So, and it did definitely seem to impact the sales a little bit, but they did start back up. So that was nice, and this weekend was fairly decent, starting pretty much my first weekend back in sales. A couple good sales, because sold this blow mold, which I bought here at a yard sale in Florida. One of my first purchases here in Florida at a yard sale for $5. Bought several, or four, blow molds from that same yard sale. It was actually when I was on my way to ADH Dave's sale, which I bought couple cool things too there, which I got a video of. Maybe I'll do something with that, maybe not, we'll see. But yeah, I bought 4 blow molds from that yard sale, $5 each, which was great. I actually left a few, but they were Halloween ones, and they were really faded, and so I just, and they were the big pumpkin ones, which I bought one of, and they don't sell for a whole lot anyway. And I had one just like it in New York that hadn't sold, so there was like 4 of those. I grabbed one at $5 because it was in great shape, and I left the others because they were really faded. And then I bought all the Christmas ones. I should have bought a few more things from that sale. But anyway, the Santa Claus that I bought there for $5 sold for $99.97 plus shipping. Gonna get that packaged up, ready to go. Also sold my A-Team van, which has been listed for quite a while. I bought this at a yard sale in New York for like, I think it was $10 or $15. It sold for $60. Took a little while, but it finally sold $60 plus shipping.
I love it when a plan comes together.
So, like I was saying, we're getting settled in here. I got a new inventory system kind of started up here. Probably going to need to get a storage locker eventually. I can make this work for now, because mainly what I've been listing is a lot of military patches, World War II patches, which I had a lot of when I was in New York. So I knew those would be good to bring, because they take up hardly any space as it is. So they were a good thing to bring down. I haven't sold any, but at least it's given me something to list, plus some of the stuff I bought while I was down here. So, but we're in a much smaller house than I was in New York, which I kind of figured knew it was going to happen. But I'll take the weather over New York weather any day at this point. So, but Seamus, he's also getting adjusted to the Florida life. He's just gonna, whatever, but he was my faithful wingman or co-pilot on the way down. And I got a storage container on my property, but it's full of junk from the previous owners, nothing good. So I'm thinking I'm going to have somebody clear that out and maybe turn that into storage. It's not enclosed, so I would have to close it off. And the floor is pretty junky, so I would have to fix that too. So I don't know if that's something I'm going to do, or if I'm just going to just get a storage unit and use that. But time will tell. I'm going to check it out again because it seems so convenient having it on property and just not utilizing it just seems like a waste. But we'll see what happens. Sold a really nice vintage Surge Equipment's 3-stripe vintage trucker hat. $30 plus shipping on that. Paid like $5 for it, so that's not too great. But this is one of the last things I bought in New York, so it's nice that, and it was one of the first things I listed when I got here to Florida. So nice quick sail through on that, which is nice. So I think I said, did I say it or not? Either way, it's $30 plus shipping, so it's a nice little sale. But yeah, I'm getting used to it. It's a different world down here. I expected that. I feel a little out of my element, but it's just going to take time to feel the flea markets out, because there's a lot down here. So many more than there ever was in New York. You know, I had several that I could hit faithfully in New York, but it seems like there's one in pretty much every town down here now that I've gotten down here. Because I knew some of the big ones, you know, Mount Dora, Webster, DeLand, Pine City, which I did hit Pine City. Didn't buy much, but just feeling them out, getting a feel for the area, which I'm probably going to set up at one here soon, because we got more stuff coming down from New York. Gina's in New York now. She went back up to get some more stuff, so she's going to be bringing more stuff for eBay, plus stuff that I'll probably take to a flea market down here. So once she gets back, I'm going to sort through that stuff, see what we got to go from. But so far, so good. Definitely enjoying the weather. The weather is great down here. It's so much warmer than it would be in New York, I think. But I think it has been unseasonably warm in New York at the same time. But come December, that'll be a different story for sure. So, and we went to Disney Springs one day. We went to Gideon's Cookies, ate at Planet Hollywood, because I'm a movie nerd. You know, I saw all the movie props and stuff on the walls there. So that's another cool thing. We're literally about an hour away from the parks, Universal, Disney, and that was kind of by design. And we actually got a nice little quiet area within this Orlando suburbs limits. Like I got a swamp in my backyard. I pretty much live in a swamp, but that's fine because we got the kind of the peace and quiet that you probably don't get in the price range that we got. So, but again, not a big place, so it is what it is. But we're gonna make it work. Don't have a choice, so definitely gonna make it work. And this is gonna be a stepping stone. Came down here to hopefully grow my eBay business, and so that's the first step. And we're already selling some stuff. Had a great sale, which I'll grab right now. Yeah, if you've been following the channel for a little while, you know a while ago I had a pretty good score of wrap tee sweaters, which I sold one for $500, one for $350. Just sold another one for $280, free shipping. But it's the Mike Tyson one right here. The Real Champ is back. Back here. It's a knockout. So $280, free shipping on that. Not a bad sale for the weekend. Just getting started down here, so I'll definitely take that. And it's Sunday, so we might have a few more sales before tomorrow, I hope, because I had an offer on I had another Notorious big one similar to the Mike Tyson. I had an offer of $450 on it yesterday, and I'm kicking myself in the ass for not taking it. I countered at $550, which I didn't think was too egregious, but the offer expired this morning now. I had no response from them, so kind of kicking myself in the ass, thinking I probably should have taken it because I've made my money at this point. Man, am I just being greedy? Would you have taken the $450? Let me know in the comments. Okay, so the day's not quite over. We got a few more sales, so it's shaping up to be a really decent weekend. Not great, but decent. The helmet that I brought up earlier in the video that I bought just earlier last Monday for $85. They were asking $95. I talked them down to $85. Well, I tried $75. They came back at $85, and I took it. But it's got some weird markings on it, and I never really was quite figure out. But I think they're post-war markings. But it's a rear seam swivel bail, but it's a World War II helmet. It's got a really nice mine safety appliance helmet liner in there. That's all for $324.97 plus shipping. So that's a great sale. I'll take that. And it was from a brand new buyer on eBay, zero feedback. They're paid. I get a lot of new buyers. Do you sell to new buyers? Some people have this. I see it in the Facebook groups where people are like, "Oh, it's a new buyer. What should I do? What should I do?" And it's like, you got the money, ship it. So I got the money, I'm gonna ship it, and I'll be their first positive review or feedback on eBay, which I'm glad to do as long as they don't bring me any problems down the line. But we also sold lots of patches.
I got patches.
Patches? I could use some stinky patches.
Sold a bunch of 35th Infantry Division patches. I lotted these up. I think there was 9 of these, 9 or so, between 6 and 9. 35th Infantry Division. If you've ever seen the movie Kelly's Heroes, that's those guys. With Donald Sutherland and
that's my other dog imitation.
Clint Eastwood. Telly Savalas, which I don't know if Telly's still watching. I got a Telly Savalas that watches the channel occasionally.
Those freaks? That ain't an army, it's a circus.
Who else? That was a star-studded cast. Don Rickles.
And make a deal.
What kind of a deal?
A deal.
Man, it's a great movie. If you've never seen it, if you like World War II, it's a great movie. Watch it. And they sold for $30 plus shipping. So that's not too bad of a sale there. I got about $1 each, roughly, into the patches. Bought a huge collection a couple months ago of patches. So that's mostly what I've been listing since I've been here, plus some clothes and stuff that I had stashed away. Mostly death pile stuff that I was waiting till I got here to list. But the patches have given me something to, just list consistently. Been lotting them up because I had lots of multiples of some. Like these ones, I did sell these. These were $10 plus shipping on those as well. I can't remember the division right off the top of my head, but sold a couple of the lots, and I've been drafting them too. I've got a few drafts saved up of patches that I'll have for ready days. But lotting them up seems to be good because I had multiples of a lot of them, so rather than do individual listings for each patch or do the multi-quantity selling them for a few bucks a piece, I figured just lot them up, get rid of them because I got a lot to get through. So it's not too bad. It'll keep me busy anyway. Well, here we are, Monday morning. No new sales to speak of yet. So as of the filming of this video, which I'll probably edit here because I finally got my computer at least temporary setup for my computer anyway. I still haven't gotten paid for my Mike Tyson shirt, which is getting a little frustrating. Sold last night, still showing as sold. Send a payment reminder, eBay sent a payment reminder, nothing yet. It only has like a 40 rating, which goes back to my earlier topic, I guess. He had a 41 rating and a 92% feedback, 92 point something, with 2 negative feedbacks, but they were from selling, not buying, which brings me to, I guess, my next point. It's kind of frustrating that eBay hasn't figured this crap out yet, that when you accept an offer, it should be immediate payment, and that's how it's supposed to be, but I'm still waiting. And then the fact that there's no repercussions for buyers that pull this crap. It's really freaking annoying, especially at a sale that's like $280. I mean, money would certainly come in handy right now. So, whatever. Maybe he'll still pay. I'm not getting my hopes up at this point because he hasn't even bothered to message me. So we'll see. I'll keep you updated on that. But yeah, so there's an update video of since I moved to Florida. Sales are starting to roll back in. They're not quite what I was at when I was in New York. Well, the last few weeks were kind of crappy, but not from just mainly because I wasn't listing anything and getting moved, but now they're starting to roll again, so that's nice. I'm starting to source again, which is nice, so that should start bringing in some new sales. And plus we still got about a month and a half of selling for Christmas, so fingers crossed it picks up more. But so far I can't complain, especially after being shut down for 2 weeks. So I guess that's the video for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to get out there, look for those deals. They're out there. You just got to be out there to find them. And I'll catch you guys next time.